have some things to do. James is watching William for me, which I love. This has only happened like twice before in Will's whole life, where James would watch Will for a couple hours so I could like go get some me time, aka like walk around Marshalls or Target. So that's what he's gonna do. And I actually have a couple Poshmark orders I have to send out because 2 girls, Shelby and Anna, if you're watching, they bought some things off of me. So first I'm gonna go to Dollar General to get some tape to close up the boxes, then the UPS store, and then Marshalls and Target, or Marshalls and TJ Maxx. I'm trying to decide, but I'm gonna take you guys with me.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rockin' if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby.
Whoa. Okay, I am at TJ Maxx now. I'm gonna go inside. There's a couple things I want. I want a new, couple new pots. I just bought some new pans because I got a set from Walmart for my mom for Christmas like a couple years ago, but they've started chipping, which will happen because they're like non-toxic, so they don't have as much of the stuff to keep them, they don't last as long basically, which I'm fine with for the non-toxicness. So a good place to get like non-toxic pots and pans is TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, because they're discounted more. So I got a couple pans the other day, and now I need some pots. I also want to get some toddler spoons and forks for Will because we're trying to teach him like how to eat with a fork and a spoon. So yeah, let's just go on in there. Okay, TJ Maxx had like some options, but nothing I was really looking for. Another thing that I'm kind of in the market for is bedding. We have not gotten any king bedding since we upgraded to a king bed, so we literally just have our queen comforter on the king bed still. So like if we're both laying on opposite sides of the bed, one of us can't be covered, so we have to like snuggle, which isn't a problem, but still. I've been in the market for one, but I want bedding. I think I want white, and I would preferably like organic cotton, at least cotton. I don't really want polyester. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into Marshalls and World Market and take you guys with me. I really like the design of this quilt, and it's white, but I've never used a quilt before. Have you guys used quilts? Well, I like it. I might take it home and try it. I'll come back for you. By the way, guys, I'm wearing that shirt that literally everybody and their mother owns from like every millions of places. Mine is from Target. I always feel like the knot is tied wrong because it came untied like the first time I wore it, and now I never know how to. And these pants have like a really pretty ribbon, and they're from American Eagle. And fake Birkenstocks from Target. It is so nice out. It's like sunny but chilly. Yesterday it was like 20 degrees. Now it's probably like 50. I am doing stories on my Instagram right now. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, it's at lauren.midgley. When you're watching this, I should still be having a $300 PayPal giveaway going on my Instagram. It is with Paige Danielle, Juliana, who else? Jamie from Jamie's Journey, Katie Satilli, and Mackenzie from Carla Mackenzie. We're doing, so yeah, you guys should follow me on there. Okay, I am going to go to the UPS store now. I didn't find anything anywhere, which is definitely not a problem. I'd rather not spend money. But I'm really like happy that I got to go out and do this because I feel good. I feel like my battery's charged. I'm like ready to go home and be a good mommy and wife and make dinner and all that stuff. Okay, making a quick pit stop at Starbucks. I'm gonna pick up a Starbucks for me and James. He told me to just pick something for him, which I hate when people say that. Especially too because he likes like all the ones that I don't like. We have like totally different taste. Sorry, we normally get white chocolate mocha, so I didn't know how to order like just coffee. Okay, at the UPS store, I thought I knew like what UPS store I was going to, but apparently I have no idea because I was like, where am I? But that's okay. Also, I like never listen to music. I don't know if you guys know that about me. If you've watched my other vlogs, I'm not a music person. It's so weird. I always just listen to podcasts when I drive, but Miley Cyrus's new song just came on the radio and I actually really like it. I like her a lot now that she's like not so cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. An update. Okay, my drink from Starbucks is disgusting. I really might go to Dunkin', which is bad because I hate spending money. But it's so gross, I can't drink it. And it's not his fault because we just had a misunderstanding. He wasn't understanding what I was saying, and I mean he's, I don't want to say the professional, but he works at Starbucks, so he would know. So clearly I was saying it wrong. But tell me if this is wrong or right. So when I used to work at European Wax Center, I used to walk over to Starbucks almost every day and I would get a venti iced caramel coffee with coconut milk, or I'd say venti caramel iced coffee with coconut milk. Basically like the iced coffee with caramel syrup and coconut milk. That's how I would word it. And I know it wasn't like caramel macchiato because most of the time I get a caramel macchiato or a white chocolate mocha with coconut milk because I am lactose intolerant. But this time I just wanted something cheaper, which is why I went with it, which is ironic because now I'm gonna have to go buy a different drink. But so yeah, I said an iced caramel coffee with coconut milk and he did not understand what I was saying at all. And then he put it in as like a Piked Place, which I know is like one of their brands of coffee, and then he changed it to coffee, and then he was like, so you want 6 classic and 6 caramel? And I was like, no, just caramel. And then he said like, oh well, iced coffees don't normally come with cream or sugar, it's just the coffee and the syrup. And I was like, what? Like I thought it doesn't always have some kind of milk. I don't know, that I don't work there. So this is what it says on here: venti iced coffee with caramel syrup, no classic, and coconut milk. But it tastes so gross. And this is what, I mean, eventually we got it right. This is what it used to always say when I would get it. But it's really gross. But that's okay. Not his fault. I clearly was saying something wrong. I just don't know what. So if anyone has suggestions on how, if you work at Starbucks, how I'm supposed to word that, definitely leave it down below. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Anna, who ordered this package. My goodness gracious. Okay, well, I was hoping for it to look a little cuter than that, but whatever. And I wrote them all like cute little notes. And thanks for buying. Oh my gosh, okay, let's go. Guys, I'm a mess. I could have swore it said to drop it off at UPS, but she said it's to drop it off at the post office. And she said that that's fine, I could leave it there, but she couldn't give me a receipt, and I didn't want to go to the post office, so I just left it there. So I hope it like gets to where it's supposed to go. Let me see, what did it say? Next step, wrap it off. Oh, USPS, not UPS. And now I know for my next Poshmark orders that the clothes can fit in like an envelope. Those boxes were so big and they were like so light and empty. Okay, I hope they get there. Okay, so I am home now. It is a few hours later. I've been home for a while. I'm gonna put you guys right here. Okay, so for dinner, I'm gonna be making Instant Pot spaghetti. My mom got us an Instant Pot for Christmas. And so this is something that I've been making like almost weekly because it's like one of the only things that William will eat like so much of it, like every last bite. So figured I would show you guys how I make it. The lighting's intense because, I don't know if you guys can see, the lighting in our kitchen is a lot. So I always get everything from Aldi because it's like healthier and cheaper and all that. But so I always get mild Italian sausage ground, and then spaghetti, and this is my favorite Aldi spaghetti sauce. It's the 4 cheese sauce. And then I'll show you guys. I cut up veggies. Normally I also do a green pepper in our spaghetti, but I have onion, spinach, and zucchini, and then normally I would have a green pepper, but I didn't have any. And so I have those all cut up, and now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna saute all this. I'm gonna hit the saute button and saute it in here. I am watching Shawn Johnson East. She's like the Olympic gymnast. Her and her husband Andrew East have like a whole love story thing on their YouTube channel. I love them. Okay, so after sauteing everything and then adding my spices, I turned it off and it looks like this. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use 8 ounces of spaghetti, and I'm gonna break it up into thirds and then spread it out so that it's not like in clumps. And then I'm just gonna pour this can, so regular size 24-ounce can of pasta sauce on top, and then 2 cups of water and pour it on top as well, and you don't stir it at all. And then put the Instant Pot on pressure cook for 6 minutes.
Hello emotions, hello again. As every ocean come as rain, I know my circles, I know my name.
So I'm making breadsticks tonight with them. Typically I only make the spaghetti with like all the veggies and stuff and the meat. If we don't do Italian sausage, then I do meatballs in it or ground turkey. But tonight, because it's the weekend, I wanted to make it a little more fun. So we're gonna have some breadsticks. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I added a little bit of cheese, but can you see? It's so steamy. Here's some in a plate. I'm gonna feed William first so that he can eat and then go to bed, and then James and I will eat ours like with some wine while we watch a movie or something.
Another sequel is on the way. Oh, my love, reform and rise to be so free. In time we seize infinity. Growing love. Hello, my borders.
Okay, so William is asleep, and he definitely went to bed way too late because he was losing his mind near the end. And now I am sitting down to eat, and I have my spaghetti, which is so good, and I added shredded pepper jack cheese and some mozzarella. So good. And then here's our little garlic breadsticks, and then I poured some Pinot Noir. Okay, I think I'm gonna attempt to make some homemade chocolate chip cookies. I googled it and I found a recipe that has 10,000 reviews and it has like 4.5 stars. So I think that's a pretty good bet that it's gonna turn out good. So I just have to get all my ingredients, and I'm excited.
Hello again. You're out of order. I'm out of pain. We're closing circles. We got no end. Another